Hey everybody, here I am with the Kubota SideKick RTV XG850. This is the limited edition 2022, and this is actually my parents. They picked this up. I'm visiting them. I figured I would do a walk around of the limited edition. I guess the black color is what they told me. They didn't really care that it's the limited edition, except this is what came in. Actually, they ordered a green one and stuff, but this had everything that they wanted and it was in, so they went ahead and spent a little bit more just to get the unit versus who knows when in this economy that the other one would come in. So this has the front bumper, you get the winch. It's a worn winch. You can see SideKick RTV XG850. Electronic fuel injection. Get the nicer rims too. And electric power steering. It has a dump bed, which is manual. Well, I'll show you that here in a minute, but you undo the latch. A tailgate. Has a 2-inch, it looks like a 2-inch hitch down there. And it probably tells you how much you can pull and stuff. I know it does online. You got the brake lights, tail lights. Got cup holders, one on each side. You can open up the front here, a little latch, a little lever down on the bottom, just moves to your right. And there's a strut, so it holds it. Various components here. I'm not gonna act like I know what every single thing is. Wimpy horn, but yeah, that's what it looks like underneath. That's for the winch. The winch plug for the remote is right here. It shuts like this, like so. Windshield. You know, it's a glass windshield. Now, downside is no mirror stock, not even one, which is kind of annoying, you know, just to know what's behind you. Got the door here. This opens from the inside, so you just reach around, pull up on that, then opens from there. Various things. I don't know what it is because I haven't read the book. I've only basically used this. My understanding is it locks in the differential, so I guess you press that down and then pull that up and it will hold that down. Otherwise you can just hit it and it will lock the differential with the heel. And you got your lights here. You got your winch line in here. Buttons. You got some blank spots to add stuff if you needed to add certain things. You got your lever for your steering to go up or down, whatever is best for you. You got your horn here. You got your gear selector here. Reverse is down, then up for high, and then low. I have a neutral, and parking brake is over on your left. You also have a 12-volt outlet there. You have the key. We can turn it to accessory. There's your gauge. And you got, supposedly you can have turn signals. You probably can add that. But it gives you a lot of information. The seat belt, high beam, 4-wheel drive, locking it in. If you need fuel, over temp. Not quite sure what everything else necessarily means. 2.8 hours is what's on it. So brand new unit. You got a glove box. And it's pretty big. And here's the remote for the winch out and in. There's the plug. This bench seat flips up, and you got a place to put, you know, various tools and what have you. The important thing here is actually the four-wheel drive. So two-wheel drives up, and then you just press it down and put it in four-wheel drive. So here's the bed. Let's go ahead and open that up. So pull the latch that way. Hey, my little helper, can you do that side? There we go. Got it down. They went ahead and cut a horse mat and put it in the back. But if you don't, you do have tie-down straps. It is like Line X, Rhino Line type material. But yeah, there's tie-down points. There's a couple up there. But they wanted the mat, so my father cut a horse mat that they had and put it in here. You know, nice and thick. And if you want to do the bed, you can come over here, you undo that latch like so, and back to this side. And then you lift it from here. That's why they give you a handle. And there is a strut. It is somewhat heavy to do. I don't know with a load in it how easy that would be, but while we have this up, you can see that accessibility to the engine, if you like to do your own maintenance, is right here. So not too bad. I'm guessing this is like an air filter. The fuel's here. It's definitely not a step. It's a piece of plastic. Then we can lower it back down and flip that back up. Let's see if I can do the tailgate by myself. Yes. They auto latch, so you can do that by yourself easy. If I didn't have the camera, you could do it by yourself too. You could reach across. So back up, latch is on. There we go. So I do believe it has like 48 horsepower, top speed of 40 miles per hour. Bunch of other ratings online, like your towing and your hauling capacity and all that good stuff. I'll provide a link in the description. This is just a simple walk around of the Kubota SideKick RTV XG850. Now there's some things I'll go ahead and just point out that I've noticed. This thing, although probably for safety, is in your way, and I'm not even a big guy getting in. So when I get in, let's see if I can do this on video. So when I get in, you know, you swing your butt around. I'm not a big guy, so I can kind of easily maneuver around that. But I can see how some of you bigger guys and gals, that's going to be difficult. I'm sure you can take off this plastic piece. I think there's a piece of metal up in there, and you'd probably have to angle grind that off, I'm guessing, to get your butt up and around. I mean, if you're using it on your property, which this is a utility vehicle, right? You're not taking this out, well, you shouldn't be taking it out to the trails and stuff. That's not what this is made for at all. But if you're using it around your property like my parents are gonna do, it's never gonna leave their property. That might be something you'd want to remove. I don't know, that's up to you. I don't know if they will or won't. I can see the safety aspect, but I can also see just the annoyance of getting in and out. Just like anything modern now, you got to have the seat belts plugged in. So they like to run theirs because you're getting in and out for gates. You can't be taking that on and off, on and off. Not going to work for you, right? For a work person, somebody that's using this for farm duty. So you have to plug it in. Otherwise, it's going to know, and it won't allow you to go fast. It cuts the power. Same for the passenger. It must have a seat sensor. If you're sitting there and you don't have this buckled in, again, same thing. It's going to cut the power, and it will actually show that, hey, passenger doesn't have a seatbelt. So that's kind of annoying. My daughter wants the seatbelt, so we took it off, but I'll put it back in for my parents so that way it's good to go for them so they can hop in and out, right? Or maybe you have a dog up here and it's going to sense that the dog's up here, right? Well, the dog's not going to have a seatbelt, so yeah, you're going to want that plugged in. It's just another annoying modern safety lawsuit, protects them from liability, right? Another thing that we noticed the other day with my mother is she would like a grab rail here. Well, they didn't add one here. They have one here. Why not have had it here? Now my father said, well, they probably just figure you're gonna grab the steering wheel, but you know, it's like anything modern. That steering wheel is not, you don't want to be fully reefing on that, right? In and out. I'm sure people do. But for somebody like my mother, she's going to want a grab handle. So she's looking at various ones, and we don't know how well they'll work with the roof. Like the roof has foam up here, but I think there's enough room to fit something around there easily. Same thing, they're gonna add the side mirrors and the rear view mirror up there, just because if you pop down the road, they're in a rural area, you know, kind of nice. Go check the mail that you see the vehicles around you. Even though there's not many that come on the road, you just, you know, be a little bit safe. It don't cost that much, 30, 40 bucks. And get some mirrors. And that's it for now. You know, you got the traditional safety of the door. I mean, that, my mother already pointed out, it's kind of annoying because it's one more thing to jump in and out of, right? I'm sure a lot of people just remove them. Again, that's up to you in your use. I think they're going to probably leave them on, unless they break or something. But, you know, you're on property. Yeah, there's some hills. They're not going to drive it up the hills and stuff. They have an ATV. They have tractors. Yeah, that's not the goal of it to take it up, although this will do it. And we'll probably get some video of this driving along for the next video. But, yeah, this is the terrain they're in, you know. So, in the valley, by the creek, across the creek. Yeah. You're not going to fall out if you use common sense. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video, just a simple walk around. Check the other one for it actually going and stuff, and little things we've noticed off the get-go. But otherwise, it seems like a pretty good unit. And, you know, they have a Kubota tractor, and they like their tractor. They've had no problems. And hopefully they have no problems with this either. They have their ATVs, a Kawasaki Brute Force 650, and they've had really no problems with that, other than old age, and they have to take it in for a few things here and there, but that's old age. They use it on the property. This, my mother wanted something that she could drive versus the ATV that, you know, feels a little tippy. So that's it. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and hopefully for in the future, this shows you how things should look on a 2022 Kubota SideKick. What is it? A RTV XG850. And have a good one.